Coming up on Look Today, a Washington County man's conviction is overturned after a procedural error made by police. I have the details. Plus, a national debate over the Confederate flag has stirred some controversy at the Washington County Fair, and our cameras are on the scene. And superintendents and politicians meet at BOCES for an annual legislative breakfast. We talked to District Superintendent Jim Dexter about the event, and it's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson and this is Look Today. Well, in tonight's program we interview Bev Saunders and Dolores Thompson from the Shirt Factory in Glens Falls about their upcoming open house. And Mark Daly joined us to talk about the annual Turkey Trot 5K in Saratoga Springs, plus your weather for the Tri-North counties. But first, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, a state appeals court has overturned the convictions against Matthew Slocum. Slocum was charged and convicted of killing Lisa and Dan Harrington, as well as their son Josh O'Brien, and then setting the house on fire. This happened in 2011. Well, Slocum committed the crimes after the Harringtons suggested that Slocum, his girlfriend, and their infant son move out of their home. Washington County Public Defender Mike McCure appealed the decision after it was found out that police questioned Slocum without McCure present. Look Today spoke with McCure about the appeal.
It's not lost on us the gravity of the situation in that this is still a triple homicide and that this is still a pending triple homicide. So, but we're very grateful that the court considered the issues that we raised on appeal.
Well, before yesterday's verdict, Slocum was serving 88 years to life in Clinton County Correctional Facility. Washington County District Attorney Tony Jordan says he believes the special prosecutor will be assigned to the new case. Jordan was not the DA in Washington County when the trial occurred. Now, what makes the case even more complicated is that the lead investigator was Bruce Hamilton, who passed away last year. Now, an uncle of Harrington's asked not to speak on camera, but did say that the case has caused him to lose faith in the justice system. Well, we're going to keep you updated on this story as information becomes available. On to the weather. Changing from news to weather. The rain stopped in the overnight hours and has led to an overcast day throughout the region today. But how's the weekend weather shaping up? Well, for the latest, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. Back to the news. Well, the Confederate flag created a national debate over the summer after a South Carolina man shot and killed 9 parishioners at a church. Well, the Confederate flag throughout history has been tied to images of slavery. When a vendor was selling the flags at the Washington County Fair, it caused some to question whether or not it should be allowed. The fair held its annual wrap-up meeting on Wednesday night, and the issue was brought up to the board's attention by a local resident, Ann Townsend. Townsend told Look Today why the sale of the flag made her upset.
Well, I think, to me, it's quite inflammatory. It really, to me, it screams slavery.
Now, Washington County Fair Director Harry Booth also shared his thoughts on this topic.
I mean, we're not interested in creating a lot of controversy. That's not what Washington County Fair is about.
Booth informed us that the discussion would most likely be sent to the Concessions Committee, who would have to decide by April 1st of next year to allow the sale or not. Now, what do you think of the sale of the Confederate flag? You can share your thoughts with us by heading to our Facebook and Twitter pages, and we'll report back on what you tell us. Now, in other news, area school superintendents and local politicians gathered at the BOCES in Hudson Falls yesterday for the annual legislative breakfast. Now, the conference gives superintendents a chance to discuss with politicians the priorities and objectives they would like to see happen in state government. It also gives educators the opportunity to thank leaders for their work. Look Today caught up with BOCES District Superintendent Jim Dexter about what he would like to see happen in the next legislative session.
First and foremost is to eliminate what's known as a gap elimination adjustment, the aid that was taken back several years ago. That's the most important issue.
Now, one of BOCES' biggest programs is Skills USA. The program gives students the opportunity to learn a certain skill and then apply the skills in competition. Now, we spoke with BOCES President John Rieger about the importance of Skills USA.
It raises the efforts and the accomplishments of our students so that they can see just exactly what they need to do when they get into different careers.
Now, to learn more about all these BOCES programs, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com, and you can search Skills USA. Well, still to come, Dolores Thompson and Bev Saunders from the Shirt Factory in Glens Falls are here. They're going to discuss the annual open house, which begins on Friday, November 27th. Plus, Mark Daly is here to discuss the annual Turkey Trot 5K that's happening in Saratoga Springs. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, join us for an interview. Give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000.